namely that of these so-called conspiracy theories surrounding the unprecedented butchering of Israeli civilians by Hamas, who had unfettered access to Israel's residential areas. No Iron Dome, no IDF, no anything. On the most secured, monitored, militarized, and surveilled border in the entire world. And if you'll hear me out, I'll explain why it is and how it is that this applies to exactly what's happening in Israel in concert with everything that's happening in the world today. Now enter one Benjamin Netanyahu and his declaration that Israel is at war. Not an operation, war. I want to draw your attention to this screenshot with what he said in Hebrew, translated into English, and I quote, "I call on all citizens of Israel to strictly obey the instructions of the army and the instructions of the home command." Now, at first read, it would seem benign, for lack of a better word, inconsequential if you prefer. But upon closer examination, did you catch that word, obey? Oh, I was just obeying orders. Obey the instructions of the army? Excuse me, where were they when Hamas did this? Oh, come on, Pastor. There you go again. Yes, there I go again. The government would never do this to its own people. Come on. Are you saying that the Israeli government under one Benjamin Netanyahu, again, incidentally, would do this to his own people? I absolutely am. Just like I will also say emphatically that the U.S. government has and is and would at a heartbeat do this to their own people. Wait, one more thing before I forget concerning what is happening in Israel. You know what's lost in all of this? Are the lost because of all of this. Jew and Arab. Because they're dying, if they are dying without Jesus, they are spending eternity in hell. And that's what's lost in all of this, is that these people are lost for all eternity. I think we should be oh so careful when it comes to Bible prophecy like this, because we tend to insulate ourselves from the reality of humanity. Meaning that, Israel's gonna crush Hamas. These are people. They're deceived. But they're people, whether Jew or Arab, that Jesus died for. So if they die without Jesus, they're lost. And that's what gets lost in things like this. My heart goes out, but those are people. It's not a win and lose column in the literal sense, but it's the win and lose column in the spiritual sense. How many Israelis died? Well, the death toll is rising. How many Arabs died? Notice I don't call them Palestinians. I know they're called Palestinians, but They're not Palestinians. They're Arabs. And how many Arabs have died? Oh, so the score is 300 to 200. Israel's losing. Or the score is 500 to 300. Israel's winning. Get up. No. I hope you hear my heart on that and don't get caught up in that.